Good morning, students. So first direct method and indirect method we have completed in the last session. I hope now you understood the all two methods. First direct method, you have to focus on operating activities directly on receipts and payments. So receipts and payments are collection from debtors, payment to creditors, then administration expenses paid or any other expenses paid that we directly focus. And in indirect method, we start with normally retained earnings or net profit or profit before tax. You have to just eliminate all non-operating items and non-cash items to get the operating profit before working capital changes. In simple language, it is called as operating accrued profit. And second one, after that working capital adjustments, we have to do that current assets increases or current liability decreases. It is outflow, and current assets decreases and current liability increases. It is inflow. And from that, we are getting the cash operating profit. And after that, we calculate cash flow statement. Investing activities are related to any investment assets that have purchased or sold. Normally, it is related to that, and any interest received on or rent received on such type of investment will be your inflows. And financing activity is nothing but, in case of financing activity, it is a change in the liability, that is the shareholders fund or liabilities. It is called as financing activity. From that, you are getting cash flow from financing activity. If liability increases, it is always outflow. Liability increases, it is inflow, and if liability is paid, it will be called as outflow. Friends, after adding these three, we will get the total cash inflows during the year, but we are getting it from activity wise. Operating is a day-to-day activity in which we have two methods, that is direct or indirect. Investing and financing, we do not have any method, and for that you will get the total cash flow from all activities. That cash flow from all activities is nothing but it is the opening balance or minus closing balance of cash and cash equivalent, that is a net increase or decrease during the period, and for that we are getting the bifurcation. So friends, this is very simple, direct versus indirect and cash flow statement. See the difference between your net profit and cash flow statement is that in net profit you are getting accrued net profit, but in cash flow statement you are getting total cash flows. So that is the difference between cash flows and net profit. Today we are going to start with some illustrations. So today is action day, so I already told you those students who are very comfortable with the speed now, direct versus indirect, only attend the session. Otherwise, first practice all previous chapters, practice previous questions, and after that you start with the session. Thank you. चलो, so एक बार start करते हैं. So good morning to all of you once again. कौन कौन आए हैं, चलो जल्दी से देख लीजिए. आज एक्शन डे में चंदवानी जी हमेशा आती है, उमा आज, राजीव कुमार, मतांजलि, अंकित, मंगेश्वरम, पूजा मेम, रफीक भाई, आकाश, नील, रितिका, जानवी, वही सम स्टूडेंट्स विच आर रिपीटेटिव बेसिस पे आने वाले स्टूडेंट्स, और बाकी आज बहुत सारे नए नाम भी मुझे दिखे. आशा करता हूं आप सबने अच्छे से होमवर्क किया हुआ है. और कैश फ्लो स्टेटमेंट देखो, अभी बहुत कम टाइम बचा है फॉर माई सेशंस विल बी अप टू 14. But I think according to me, in next month, I have evening sessions. So can you just update me my sessions on our Telegram channel? Yes. Amritpal Kaur ji and Rashmin Kumar. Yes, beta. Good morning. Shweta, good morning, beta. Yes, can you tell me? We have yes, आज मुक्ता और मतांजलि. चलो. So now we are here for illustration number 10. I'm going to start with illustration number 10 first. You please note down all difficult points. You can ask me in today's session because cash flow statement, according to me, it's now almost we are done with this. Okay. Given below are relevant extracts for the balance sheet and statement of profit and loss account along with the additional information. So this is extract. This is not the pure balance sheet. Trade payable is there, short-term provisions, other current liability, assets side, inventories, trade receivables, and other current assets. Revenue, trading, and P&L account is also given, and you are asked to prepare operating activities under both methods. Okay, now see, while doing the direct method and indirect method, as you are aware, we are giving two effects for indirect method, and for direct method we are giving one effect. So you can write on the question one effect for direct method and two effects for indirect method. My friends, you can write these things on study material. Please, I hope you have already solved this question. Now this is just a revision with Sanket sir and how to tackle the question and some important points that you may left that we are going to see it now. So everyone, please note down all these things whenever I am telling you on study material itself. So friends, here trade payable is given. So trade payable in case of, yes, in direct method, we are only first, my favorite method is indirect. So first indirect method, we have to see just 250 and 230. So what is current year? Current year is 2001. Last year is 2000. 250 and 230 difference is 20. Increase in creditors means, sir, it is an inflow. Okay, so 20 matlab inflow hai. Short term provisions, we are going to open that account, only income tax account. Other current liability 50 and 70. So here also there is increase. Inventory is also increased, but this is our outflow because asset is increasing, is outflow. Trade receivable is also increasing, it is outflow. And other current assets is related to advance tax. So same account, that is income tax account for current liability and for current assets. Revenue from operations is to be ignored. Yes, other income, let's see what is other income. Interest and dividend received. So one is, there are two effects. Net profit mein, yes, we are going to add it. Net profit, sorry, less it because this is non-operating income. So every time you can tell to yourself why we have deducted this, because this is non-operating income, sir. And where is the second effect? Second effect is in investing activity, but we will not prepare this investing activity. So here no need to prepare investing activity. Purchases, ignore. Changes in inventory, ignore. Employee benefit expenses, ignore. But depreciation, yes, net profit may add hoega. And fixed asset account, credit side, fixed asset or accumulated depreciation, but here no need. So here no need. Please write down all these things because it will be needed at the time of revision, and these lectures are already there on YouTube for next 1 year. So don't worry, till your attempt you can revise it from my sessions, and if you are very comfortable now, you don't have to watch again the sessions. Just read your study material, you'll get these answers. My friends, from next session, we are at very peak of this accounting. Why? Because accounting standards we are going to start from the next session. So my suggestion to all of you, maximum students, try to attend it in live one, because accounting standards are, you can say it is 10 to 15 marks or 15 to 20 marks questions are on accounting standard, and to read it lonely is very difficult. So for a recorded session, so it my request, if you do not have any other option, you can watch it later. But if you have option to attend it in live session, so please attend it in live. That is a last request from my side, because on 14th I'm going to finish your syllabus and your advanced accounts will be start after accounting. So friends, my request, start it from accounting standard, try to attend it in the live session. Okay. Depreciation, net profit we have added back, and fixed assets credit side, so no need. Finance cost is purely interest, and this is also net profit. We will deduct this, and second effect, sorry, add back this. Why I'm deducting? Because it's in expenses. Expenses has to be added back. And second effect is that interest in means financing activity, and financing activity no need because we are not preparing it. So no need of financing activity. Other expenses you have to consider, ignore it. So other expenses ignore. Tax, is profit before tax, and then if you start with the PAT balance, that is a 510, if you start with the PAT, then in net profit you will add this, and second one is in account, and both are important for us because income tax account is also open. So you have to see both effects because income tax account we are going to open it. Okay. Appropriation, we are not going to see it because it is no need, because we will start from the PAT. Suppose if you start from the retained earnings, then it is important. So appropriation, just ignore it. Ignore reason. Start with PAT. Start with PAT. Suppose problem is of balance sheet. A balance sheet is given in the question, pure balance sheet, not extract. Then you can start with retained earnings. So you can write over there. One can start, yes. If whole balance sheet is given, start with retained earnings. Start with retained earnings. If balance sheet is given, you can start with the retained earnings. Amritpalji, seriously, I do not have any idea, but 80 days it will take. 35 days into 2 means 70 days from after 14th. Okay, so 70 days maximum. Yes, last 1 month you will get for your self study, 1.5 months. And I'm telling you, those faculties who are starting actually advanced accounts and all this from the month of June. So yes, it is not for any contradictory statements mein nahi de raha hu, but just understand, if you do not have grip on first group and if you are starting on with the second group, it is only for benefit of the faculties and not for your benefit. Okay, so understand it. Whenever you are starting your second group, and if you are not prepared 80% of your first group, please, it's my request, don't start with second group live sessions. Okay, if you are comfortable, if you are already attended first group sessions, you practice a lot, and then only you can start for the second group. So now it's time for all faculties will do the advertisement, and it is, you don't understand this circle why they started, because now for already some students attended up now exam and they want to start with the second group. So that's why now everyone will start with the second group. But if you are giving it for the first time, and if you are not comfortable with the first group only, then you do not start with your second group. It's my request to all of you. Okay, chalo. Short term provisions, yes, we open this account. Other current liabilities, we consider it that 20 rupees, but the 20 rupees, how you are getting it? 1010. So 1010. Advance tax, we open the account, and interest and dividend and finance cost. Okay, okay. So you are required to prepare it with statement for direct method and indirect method. Yes. Yes, you can tell me whether we will solve this problem like exam speed or just tick tick. Yes, you only tell me. So you have two options. One is we will solve this question using exam speed, or whether you want just tick tick on answer. Okay, like auditing. Can you tell me please in comment section? So accordingly I will plan out exam speed, Pooja's answer. Okay, Pooja G. I will go by maximum majority. चलो मैक्सिमम आंसर एग्जाम स्पीड. चलो तो एग्जाम स्पीड के लिए रेडी. ओके स्टार्ट कर रहा हूं मैं. राइट डाउन कैश फ्लो स्टेटमेंट इलू 10. ओके इनडायरेक्ट मेथड. serial number cash flow statement. This is also extract particulars rupees a cash flow from operating activities you can write down all these things fast. Net profit after tax. Then you please leave 6 lines. Operating profit before working capital changes. Then you have again adjustments of 6 lines. Cash generated from operations. Less income tax paid. Net cash flow from operating activities. Draw fast. Working note 1. Income tax account. Particulars rupees. Particulars rupees. Yes, beta Sahil, 1.5 group is okay if you are not comfortable with the first group. Okay. A chapter drawing, please tell me over 2-3 students. Chalo. Tell me over after drawing. Let's start. Chalo. Let's start. Yes, we are here. Net profit. So net profit we are getting. How much is the net profit in the question? 510. So 510. Adjustments line by line. So first we are from question number 1, equity and liabilities. Line by line we will go. Trade payable is a 20 inflow. So increase in trade payable. Increase in trade payable 20. Increase in trade payable 20. Next one is short-term provisions accounts, income tax account by payable and to payable. So account will always help you out. 180 and 200. Then you have other current liabilities. Under that, increase in outstanding wages and increase in outstanding expense. Increase in outstanding wages and increase in outstanding expense. 10. Then you have inventories. Increase in inventories. How much? 150, na? 150. Oh, sorry. Increase in inventory 20 and increase in debtors 150. Oh, I have written it on the wrong place. Sorry, I have written it on the wrong place, beta. It is below adjustments. I have to be written on below operating profit before working capital changes. Yes, sorry. Wait for 1 minute. Sorry. Increase in trade payable. I will just copy paste. Stopwatch stop कर दिया है. 20. C. Focus. Increase in outstanding expenses 10. Increase in wages payable 10. Increase in inventories less 20. And increase in trade receivable 150. Yes, tick ji. Start once again. Then you have advance tax. So first time advance tax you are writing. So write it by red pen. First time you are writing advance tax. Advance tax is nothing but it's you paid it to government in advance. So it is your asset. So it's like prepaid expenses. So advance tax is like prepaid expenses. So what is the advance tax? 180 and 195. Yes, I made a mistake. Okay, now it's okay. Chalo. Okay. I made a mistake. Okay, now I rectified it. I hope you have written it on the correct side. Revenue from operations, ignore other income. Okay. चलो. So now ignore net profit में less interest and dividend income, line by line, less normal pen, interest and dividend income, less 100. Then depreciation expenses add back, $100. Interest expenses add back. Beta Charan, this interest expenses is accrued. Remember, this interest expenses is accrued and paid is financing activity. So there is a difference between accrued and paid. So you are already aware of this. And income tax account add back 200. And where to show this income tax? By P&L, 200. Everything is over now. So now it's time to close this accounts. To cash, first we will write. To cash, tell me the balancing figure. Yes, what is the balancing figure? This is 575 and 195. Correct? 195. So we will deduct this. Income tax paid separately, 195. And now let's see what is the operating profit before working capital changes. 510 minus 100 plus 100. Therefore, net 0 plus 60 plus 200. So I'm getting 770 over here. 770. Operating profit before working capital changes plus or minus 2020. So plus 20 minus 150. I'm getting 640 over here and minus 195. I'm getting the answer 445. Let's check the answer. 445. 10 minutes 33 seconds. Yes, 445. Very easy. अरे हाँ या ना, इजी है. आज जरा मेरा गर्दन को प्रॉब्लम हो गई है नींद में, ऐसा इधर उधर देखा नहीं जा रहा है. ओवर या नॉट? Beta Amritpal core, no need to prepare it separately. You can prepare it in under income tax account, provision for taxation and advance tax. If you open it separately, then again you have to do lot of adjustments. That provision for income tax, you will transfer it to income tax account. So it's better to open only income tax account instead of two accounts separately. Okay. Or any other question related to indirect method? Otherwise, we will move to direct method. Same question. We are going to continue with direct method. कीजिए आप 0 हो जाओ. So you can write it. Timings you can write it that 10 minutes sir ने लिया था, तो you have to finish before 10 minutes. Indirect method. Maximum questions we are going to solve it here. Okay. So now you only tell me regarding accounts. So now I'm waiting for your accounts. How many accounts you are going to open? Yes, I will tell you after 2 minutes. I'm not going to start the timing. So direct method, you will tell me now. Here I'm going to write direct method. Okay. And here also direct method. Now you only tell me about direct method. डायरेक्ट मेथड आप लोग मुझे बताओगे कि डायरेक्ट मेथड में करना क्या है। चलो 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 फास्ट करो। डायरेक्ट मेथड आप लोग बोलो। सैटरडे के मैक्सिमम स्टूडेंट्स घूमने जाते क्या? वेरी गुड रितिका। संजय जी, वेरी गुड बेटा, वेरी गुड। टुडे if you answer all my questions, your cash flow statement is at next level. Huh? Can you tell me, is it good news or bad news that in next month our sessions will be in the evening? You like my morning sessions or evening sessions? Okay. So where are you comfortable, in morning or evening? Just taking your feedback. So next time I will take it in the your suggestion timings. And one more suggestion that I want, this time lectures are sufficient, or you think that I should take one more day for each and every chapter, or is it okay? Means now this time, because at the same time you have to finish it within 40 to 45 days also. That timings is also important. Two suggestions I want from your side. चौगुले श्रद्धा जी. One student is saying both timing. Who is that? Rutvik Kumar. Isha Jeswar is saying, sir, morning sessions because your energy make our whole day energetic. Very good. Morning sessions. Maximum students are telling morning. Sahil Joshi is saying, sir, evening. Okay, because my college is going on. ठीक है. Trade payable. Yes, direct method I have given you time. So you will open trade payable account. Okay. Short-term provisions account. Maximum students are answered some morning. 90%. Huh? Short-term provisions, income tax account. Here two accounts, wages account, expense account. Inventory, no need of any account. Trade receivable account. In direct method, we ignore inventories because same thing is in the balance sheet. So we ignore that. Oh, no, not ignore. We open trading account. Sorry, beta, trading account. Okay. Next. Okay, Matanjali. Matanjali, go for 1.5 group. You are intelligent girl. My suggestion to you. Tomorrow we'll discuss all these things on Yes, we already discussed. Tomorrow we will have some interactive session that I will announce the timing in our group. So please try to come it on tomorrow's live session. Other current assets, we are going to open. Other current assets is your advance tax, so income tax accounts. So how many accounts we are going to open? 1, 2, income tax, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 accounts are there. How many working notes? 6 accounts. One is only for your understanding. Trading account is, Sanjay, only for cross tally. It is only for cross tally. Yes, good question. Trading account we will open only for cross tally. That is our balancing figure, not cross tally. That is a balancing figure only for understanding. Instead of cross tally, you can write understanding. Sometimes what happens, COGS is given in the question, so that it's better to know the trading account. If you don't open trading account, it's okay. Chalo, now you only tell me one by one account. Yes. 6 accounts you have to open. I'm giving you exactly 6 minutes. Okay. Exactly 6 to 7 minutes. And you check with my answers. Then you just now just telling you, go line by line. Now trade payable. Trade payable, you will write buy balance brought down, to balance carried down. So buy balance brought down 230, to balance carried down 250. Okay. Line by line you have to go. I'm not giving now spoon feeding, but direct method, no more spoon feeding. So income tax account you will open, wages account you will open. Then second effect is by P&L. Okay, by P&L. Now employee benefit expenses is nothing but by P&L in wages account. Then by P&L for other expense accounts, and balancing figure will be to cash or by cash. So now you open. I'm starting now timings. तो आपको अभी खुद से करना है. टाइमिंग्स में स्टार्ट कर रहा हूं एंड जस्ट राइट इट होने के बाद ओवर करके. Yes, beta Prabhas, if you do not have time for drawing, beta, it will don't look good if you prepare just T formats. So it's better 1 minute लगता है beta, extra 1 minute. Otherwise, if your speed is very low, you can write it in the T format, T, 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 T. No problem, Prabhas. Sir, I solved all these questions without opening these accounts. No, Pooja, I won't suggest that, because in exam you may face problem of not tallying. So working notes, you will get some marks, and that's why it is not my suggestion without opening these accounts. Okay. Chalo fast, beta. Your time is already started. Chalo, and tell me it in the comment section after writing all these accounts. I will show you the answer. You can take a screenshot if you want after that. Open 6 accounts. Better don't do time pass. Please make sure that you are writing. यस संजय जी. Yes guys, over. The provision for tax is a provision means you have to provide it. Provide means you have to pay it. So it's a payable. Mukta, any provision on the liability side other than depreciation is a liability. So if it is provision for expenses, it is still expenses payable. अरे ओनली पोस्टिंग पार्ट कंप्लीट करके कैसे चलेगा? चलो बस ओवर. Maximum time is given, beta. Bas. Revenue from operations, you will write it in the debtors account to sales. Other income directly in activity. Activity में लिखेंगे. Investing activity. So ignore. Purchases, creditors account by purchases. Changes in inventory, we will write it in the trading account. Employee benefit expenses, we will write it in the wages account. Depreciation expenses, fixed account, fixed asset account. So we have not prepared it, so ignore. No need here. Finance cost, we will write it in the financing activity, so ignore here. Other expense, we will open account. And income tax account. Income tax account. Yes. So after this, now you can check the answer. Yes. Now please take a screenshot if you want. Ilu 10. Okay. So you can take a screenshot of this. Payment to creditors, we will deduct. Payment to creditors for wages, deduct. Payment to creditors for expenses, deduct. Collection from debtors, we added. And cash collected from generation from operations less income tax paid. Net cash flow from operating activities. How you are getting these figures? Creditors account from balance sheet, by balance brought down to balance carried down. And by purchases. So creditors balancing figure to cash. Wages by payable to payable. By P&L and to cash. So creditors account, wages account. You can see here. Other expenses account. Debtors account. Other expense account and debtors account. You can take a screenshot of other expenses and debtors account. And income tax account, trading account. Only for cross tally. ठीक है? You can check this. And Pooja ji, income tax is nothing but it's a by payable to payable. Already I answered all these questions in single entry. If you followed my lectures in the single entry, you'll understand it. See, income tax is nothing but by payable to payable or by provision to provision, and advance tax is to prepaid by prepaid. It's like that. And if you are not aware about this pro forma, it will be difficult. So income tax account is a pro forma by payable to payable to payable, so to prepaid to by prepaid. So instead of prepaid, we will write advance tax, and by P&L we will write it, and balancing figure is to cash. So every time balancing figure is to cash. So star mark for all balancing figures. Yes. If you have any query related to this, you can ask me. I have given you the method direct and indirect in both questions, in one questions, both methods. So if you have any query, you can ask me fast. Chalo, otherwise we will move to next question. Yes, now you only suggest me the question number before break. So I will take that question first, and after that, yes, remaining questions. Maximum practice in today's session. Chalo, you recommend any question? Please, beta, these questions are really easy. हिमांशु की इच्छा है टीवाई के 6 की, तो बाकी स्टूडेंट्स की जो इच्छा है वो जल्दी से बता दीजिए. हिमांशु इज लाइक इलस्ट्रेशन नंबर 6 पहले सर. Any other suggestions? Yes, beta, you can do star mark in exam for balancing figure. Yes, star marks is okay, that balancing figure. ईशा जायसवाल की इच्छा है इलू 4 की, टीवाई के 4. Yes, beta, Ryan Limited, TY के 4 is more important as compared to TY के 6. See, beta, this adjustment is very easy. Trade receivable were to be determined to be worthless and were written off against the provision for doubtful debts. Himanshu, this adjustment just to confuse us. Just to confuse us. Don't pass any entry. TY के 4 we will solve. TY के 4. मतांजलि, TY के इलू 11 भी हम लोग ब्रेक के बाद करेंगे. So TY के 4 first we are going to solve it. Okay. चलो. From the following balance sheet, yes, start to end timing. Ryan Limited by indirect method. Indirect method में share capital. Now you are in exam. Share capital, reserves and surplus, non-current liability, long-term borrowing, current liabilities, trade payable. Trade payable immediately last year, current year. Sequence you have to check. Every time it may be changed. So this is 5,000 inflow. Other current liabilities, in that you have dividend payable. So dividend का account बनाएंगे. Dividend account and 20 का 30, तो 10,000 increase. Short term provisions, income tax mandatory account. Property, plant and equipment. You have plant and machinery, might be adjustment for that. Land and building, yes, land and building is also adjustment. Non-current investment, okay. Inventories, 5,000 increase, so this is outflow. Trade receivables, 25,000 increase, so outflow. Then cash and cash equivalent, D, E, F. So D is 40,000. This is F and this is E, 50,000. Sorry, this is F. So decrease हुआ है. Decrease. Other current assets. No, beta Vikas. Working notes is a part of answer, so don't make it in rough. 35,000 increase. So outflow. Equity share capital 5 का 10, 5 का 6, redeemable preference, okay. Debentures भी है. So one by one adjustment. Piece of land has been sold for 1,50,000. So what is the entry? Cash account debit. You can write the entry over here. Cash account debit to land account. Yes, I will stop this stopwatch because I'm giving you in writing. Cash account debit 150 to land 150, and capital reserve consists of profit on revaluation. Okay. So CR account we are going to open. that is a revaluation reserve account. And our land to profit and loss account, 30,000. Capital reserve is consisted of revaluation. So land account debit to revaluation reserve. What is the balance in capital reserve? It is 70,000. Oblique capital reserve, 70. So see, capital reserve consists of revaluation reserve. So you revalued your assets. Revalue means upward revaluation because it's a profit. Okay. So land को debit होगा and revaluation reserve को credit होगा. So this is IMP. This adjustment is IMP. Mark it as IMP adjustment. On 1st April, plant was sold for 90,000. Original cost 70,000. Now original cost is to confuse us because there is no accumulated depreciation account. There is no accumulated depreciation account. So original cost is of no use. WDV is only important. So original cost, why it is not important? See, there is no accumulated depreciation. This property, plant and equipment at WDV. You can write it at WDV. So why it is WDV? Accumulated depreciation account is not open. Accumulated depreciation is not opened. Accumulated depreciation is not opened. Okay. So plant was sold for 90,000, original cost 70,000 and WDV 50,000. So what is the entry? Cash account debit to plant 90. Cash account debit to plant 90. And then plant account debit to P&L 40. So plant account open. Debentures worth rupees 1 lakh issued were issued as a part of consideration or plant for 4.5 lakhs acquired. So debentures are issued for plant. So debentures account is open. Part of investment is sold for 70,000. So 50,000 ki investment sold for 70,000. Cash to investment. You can pass entry 70. And investment to P&L 20. So 70 की इन्वेस्टमेंट है बेची 50 में खरीदी. So cash to investment 70. Cash comes in, investment goes out. What is the entry for pre-acquisition dividend received? चलो बताइए जल्दी से मुझे. What is the entry for pre-acquisition dividend received? Yes, बेटा चारू का. Pre-acquisition dividend received. Can you tell me the entry for pre-acquisition dividend received? I already taught you all these things in investment account. Pre-acquisition, that is a cutoff date. We do not have shares on the cutoff date. That is the logic behind pre-acquisition dividend. Yes, tell me the entry. Now it's time to tell me entries, remaining entries. Yes, what is the entry for pre-acquisition dividend received? I'll stop Tiki Ji because I want to ask you some questions. Bank account debit to investment. Very good. Who answered very fast? Himanshu, Sanjay, Hitesh ने भी आंसर दिया. न्यू स्टूडेंट सुमित, रेखा जी नॉर्मली आंसर नहीं देते. हितेश ने बहुत जल्दी आंसर दिया. बाकी के स्टूडेंट्स के नेम मुझे पता है. सो बैंक अकाउंट डेबिट टू इन्वेस्टमेंट. What is the entry for interim dividend and what is the amount? Chalo, tell me the amount and interim dividend. Think on this. Pre-acquisition dividend received. Yes, very good. Bank account debit to investment. It is, and if it is a post-acquisition, bank to P&L. Okay. So pre-acquisition. See, investment ke entries either पूछे. So you can correlate this topic with investment chapter. So every chapter is important. Interim dividend with amount I want, with amount. With amount. Interim dividend with amount. Very good. Pooja, Ankit, Swati, Shraddha, Mukta. Very good बेटा. Interim dividend की amount बताइए ना कितना है. Who is answering very fast? Interim dividend अंकित गुप्ता इस बार. अरे हिमांशु और अंकित गुप्ता गुप्ता में बहुत कंपटीशन चलेगा. चलो, very good. So see, our equity shares are issued. We will assume equity shares are issued on the first day. So now, if it is issued on the last day or first day, we are not sure about that interim dividend, this 1 lakh. So we will assume these shares are issued on first day. So 6 lakhs. So interim dividend will be 90,000. Okay. So 6 lakhs पे लेना है. Now there is a confusion, sir. कि 6 lakhs पे ले या 5 lakhs पे ले. We will assume it is issued on the first day. If you assume it is on the last day, it's okay. So interim dividend paid, we will assume it on 6 lakhs. So what is the entry? 15%, 90,000. Don't consider on 5 lakhs. But interim dividend entry will be profit and loss account debit to bank. Dividend account debit to bank. So P&L account debit to bank. So P&L means dividend account debit to bank. Interim dividend or P&L account debit to bank because it is investing activity. Income tax estimated in the current year 1,35,000. What are two effects? चलो जल्दी से मुझे बताइए. What are two effects? Income tax liability. Yes. What are two effects? Now everyone knows these answers. Adjustments, we are going to give two effects. So what are two effects for this? No, beta. Two effects, tell me. One is adjusted P&L account we open के डेबिट में and income tax account के क्रेडिट में. So adjusted P&L के डेबिट में that we are going to write it to income tax, and in income tax account we are going to write it by P&L. On 1st April it is sold 90,000 का. So depreciation, what is the effect? Adjusted P&L च्या डेबिट ला and accumulated depreciation account is not open, so fixed asset के credit में depreciation. Okay. So now these are effects that you have to visualize. Very good, Riya Jaiswal. Oh my God. So my students now, they like the concept of adjusted P&L. Okay. Adjusted P&L is useful ना बेटा. Adjusted P&L बहुत ही ज्यादा useful हो जाता है. Okay. Chalo. So we will prepare this now. Before break, yes, 25 minutes is my target. So रामजी 8:30 को ब्रेक देना. ओके. सो रामजी को बोल के रखते 30 को 8:30 8:35 को ब्रेक लेना है हमें. सो अभी ब्रेक नहीं ले सकते, अभी मैं क्वेश्चन चालू कर रहा हूं. सो ये क्वेश्चन के बाद ब्रेक लेते. चलो मैक्सिमम स्पीड से जाते, मैक्सिमम स्पीड से. चलो TYK 4. ओके, राइट डाउन. टाइम स्टार्ट कर रहा हूं. कैश फ्लो स्टेटमेंट ऊपर नाम लिखो, रियान लिमिटेड, इन ब्रैकेट इनडायरेक्ट मेथड, serial number, particulars, rupees. Cash flow from operating activities. We'll start with retained earnings. If dividend is there, we'll start with retained earnings. Adjustments 8 लाइन के बाद operating profit after 8 lines. After 8 lines, operating profit before working capital changes. Again, adjustments. After 6 lines, cash generated from operations less income tax paid. Net cash flow from operating activities. Net cash flow from operating activities. B, cash flow from investing activities. After 7 lines, cash flow from financing activities. D, net increase or decrease in cash and cash equivalent. E, cash and cash equivalent at the beginning. F, cash and cash equivalent at the end. Adjusted profit and loss account. Now working notes. Adjusted profit and loss account. 8 lines. Line by line. CRR account. 5 lines. Capital reserve account. 4 lines. We'll open general reserve also in this question. Actually, no need, but if you open it, it is helpful. 5 lines. जनरल रिजर्व अकाउंट 5 लाइंस छोड़ दीजिए. debentures account 9% debentures account, working note 6, dividend account, debentures account 6 lines, 5 lines, income tax account 5 lines, working note 8 line by line, प्रोविजंस हो गया. पीपीई में कौन कौन है? प्लांट एंड मशीनरी 7 लाइन्स, 7 लाइन्स, लैंड एंड बिल्डिंग 7 लाइन्स, and investment is also sold, so investment account 7 lines. $16 marks problem. Chalo, draw fast. All accounts, you have exactly 1 minute to draw. I will start at 10. Chalo, draw fast. रेफरेंस पे इंटरिम डिविडेंड नहीं मिलता बेटा. टेन वर्किंग नोट्स. Today is a practice session. I already told you, those students who can match my speed only attend, because lot of practice is required, and I am doing this activity from not from only understanding point of view, from exam point of view also. So if you are not matching with my speed, it means you are not doing proper practice. Yes, and I'm going with exam speed, and this is what is needed in exam. So please don't tell me, sir, we are not matching the speed वगैरह. Yes, you have to match. Chalo, so start line by line. I have given everything here, everything. Share capital. Share capital, you have note 1, equity share capital. You can see 5 lakhs का 6 lakhs हुआ. So share capital, issue of share, equity share capital, write down in financing activity. Issue of equity share capital 1 lakh, and redemption of preference share capital. So 2 lakhs का 0 हो गया. Is negative 2 lakhs, and we will assume it is on the first day. First day. Second, CRR. CRR account. Buy balance brought down 0. And 2 balance carried down 1 lakh. 2 balance carried down 1 lakh. Next, CR. Buy balance brought down 0. 2 balance carried down 70,000. General reserve. Buy balance brought down 2,50,000. and two balance carried down 1,50,000. 1,50,000. Next, profit and loss account. In adjusted P&L, this is actually retained earnings, 50,000 and two balance carried down 1 lakh. So retained earnings is 50,000. You can write over here. That we'll write it later. ठीक है, रहने दो. After closing all these accounts, we will write it. So till now it's over. Debentures buy balance brought down 0. Two balance carried down 2 lakhs. We will assume it is issued on the last day. Issue is on the last day, redemption is on the first day. Okay. So that note we are going to write. So 9% debentures over. Trade payable increased by 5,000. So trade payable account in adjustment we will write increase in trade payable below operating profit before working capital changes. Increase in trade payable 5,000. Note 4, dividend payable account. So first line, opening balance, buy payable 60,000. 60,000, to payable 0. To payable 0. And increase in liability for expenses in working capital adjustment, that 10,000. Increase in liabilities for expenses, same name, 10,000. Plant and machinery. Two balance brought down 5 lakhs. And buy balance carried down 7,65,000. Two balance brought down 2 lakhs. And buy balance carried down 1,50,000. Non-current investment, two balance brought down 80,000. And buy balance carried down 50,000. Increase in inventories, working capital adjustment, increase in inventories less 5,000. Increase in trade receivable less 25,000. Beginning balance 90,000. End balance 50,000. So negative 40,000. Okay. And last one, increase in other current assets. 35,000. Balance sheet over. Adjustments. A piece of land is sold for 1,50,000. So investing activity, sale of land, 1,50,000. सेकंड इफेक्ट, लैंड के क्रेडिट में, वन थिंग इज रिमेनिंग बेटा, बाय पेएबल टू पेएबल, इनकम टैक्स. सॉरी, आई फॉरगॉट income tax. See, that's why we have to go line by line. How I forgot, I don't know. 60,000 and 95,000. By payable, 60,000 and 95,000. Okay, so, and that, yes. Then land sold by cash, 1,50,000. Next, to profit and loss account in land, immediately we will record profit or loss. To profit on sale, 150 minus 120, 30,000. And in adjusted P&L, one debit, one credit. By profit on sale, 30,000. Capital reserve consists of land. Capital reserve consists of land. So by land and building, it's 70,000, this balancing figure. And second effect, land account, debit side red pen. Land account, debit side red pen. To capital reserve, 70,000. Bracket में revaluation. It's a revaluation. Second adjustment, plant sold for 90,000, WDV 50,000. Cost is not important. So cash के debit में means cash to plant. So investing activity, sale of plant, red pen only, because there is a original cost is also given, so might be a confusion. Sale of plant, how much? 90,000. Plant account के credit side में red pen only, by cash 90,000 and WDV is 50,000. So to profit on sale, 90 minus 50, 40,000. By profit on sale, 40,000. By profit on sale, 40,000. Debentures worth rupees 1 lakh issued as a part consideration of plant. So plant के debit में to cash 3,50,000 and to debentures 1 lakh. Total is 4,50,000. 350 and 1 lakh. Second effect, debentures के credit में by plant 1 lakh and second effect 3 लाख कितने का था 350. So purchase of plant 450 minus 100, 4,50,000 minus 100, 1 lakh, that is 3,50,000 outflow. 3,50,000 outflow. Now interest on this we have to adjust, beta. That I will tell you later. Yes, interest on debentures. Part of the investment, because this is acquired on the 1st April. That's why we have to calculate interest also. Investment sold for 70,000. So what is the entry? Cash account debit to investment. So cash account किधर जाएगा? Investing activity. Cash account किधर जाएगा? Investing activity. So investing activity, sale of investment, inflow 70,000. इन्वेस्टमेंट के क्रेडिट में बाय कैश 70,000 and to profit 20,000. To profit 20,000. Next one. Pre-acquisition dividend received 5,000. Okay, sorry. Investment का profit record किया क्या? To profit 20,000. Adjusted P&L by profit on sale of investment 20,000. By profit on sale of investment, how much, beta? 20,000. Okay. Correct है? Next. Interim dividend received. Pre-acquisition dividend received. So red pen. Pre-acquisition dividend received 5,000 and investment credit side by bank pre-acquisition dividend red pen 5,000. This adjustment over. Interim dividend paid. So dividend के debit में to bank red pen interim dividend. So this is payment on 6 lakhs into 15%. Red pen 90,000. One effect debit. And this interim dividend we'll write it in the P&L account. Adjusted P&L red pen by interim dividend. Sorry. No. I'm wrong here. Here, financing activity, interim dividend paid, 90,000 outflow. To bank means interim dividend paid in financing activity. Okay, declared and paid दिया है, no problem. So declared is yes, P&L में से दिया. So second adjustment by profit and loss account. Beta, this is paid and this is accrued. So by P&L 90,000 accrued. So this is important, a red pen. And adjusted P&L to interim dividend. This is accrued. And then we paid. First accrued from P&L and then we paid. So 90,000 interim dividend. Next one, income tax liability estimated. So income tax account by P&L. Where is income tax account? Normal pen. By P&L bracket में accrued, that is estimated. Here it is estimated. So estimated means accrued. 1,35,000. And second effect, adjusted P&L च्या debit ला to income tax, which is accrued 1,35,000. Depreciation on plant and machinery is 15%. Correct? By depreciation, 15% into 5 lakhs minus 50,000 plus 4,50,000. न्यू डिवेंचर्स के बदले में लिया है 5 lakhs minus 50,000 plus 4,50,000 into 15%, 1,35,000. And second effect, adjusted P&L च्या डेबिट ला to depreciation 1,35,000. One hidden adjustment to interest on debentures. What is the amount of debentures? One hidden adjustment. ICAI ने दिया है क्या नहीं दिया मुझे पता नहीं, पर we have to consider 2 lakhs 18% into, sorry, 9% into 2 lakhs 18,000. This is accrued, and we will assume this is paid. Interest paid, we will assume interest on debentures paid accrued is equal to, yes, ICAI ने दिया है क्या नहीं चेक करता हूं मैं बाद में, 18,000. So this is hidden, though it is not given, you have to write it. This is hidden. इंटरेस्ट तो रिकॉर्ड करना पड़ेगा ना बॉस. एंड प्रेफरेंस शेयर्स का कुछ नहीं करना है. सो हियर वी हैव फिनिश विथ ऑल एडजस्टमेंट्स. Yes, now it's time for close line by line. CRR, red pen, by general reserve, star mark 1 lakh, and general reserve के डेबिट में to CRR 1 lakh. This is very important. So CRR is created out of general reserve. So it is 0 and 1 lakh. So 1 lakh, 1 lakh. Capital reserve we already closed 70. General reserve is tallying 250. Please do practice. To bank 1 lakh. Sorry. By bank 1 lakh. That's why it is 2 lakhs. Second effect, debentures issued, issue of debentures 1 lakh. Account will always help you out. Here it is to bank, balancing figure 60,000. So dividend paid, financing activity dividend paid 60,000. I think now it's over. Income tax account to cash or to bank 1,95,000. Star mark is 1 lakh. मजा आया क्या? Enjoyed? देखो ये से क्वेश्चंस आते हैं. Is 1 lakh. Income tax paid 1 lakh. After that, which account? Income tax over. I think plant and machinery is tallying. Plus 350 plus 100. It's 9,90,000. 765 minus 135. Yes, tallying. This is again tallying. 3 lakhs, 3 lakhs. I think investment is also not tallying. To bank, it's a 25,000. 1,25,000 is a total. So to bank 25,000 and purchase of investment negative 25,000. 20 marks question आएगा ये आया तो. And now adjusted P&L by operating profit. This is accrued, for which we call it as operating profit before working capital changes. So see the balancing figure. 90 plus 135 plus 135 plus 18 plus 100. 4,78,000 minus 50 minus 70 minus 20. I'm getting the figure 3,38,000. This 3,38,000 I'm going to write over here. 3,38,000 plus 5 plus 10 minus 5 minus 25 minus 35 is equal to 2,88,000. $2,88,000 minus 1 lakh. This is 1,88,000. 150 plus 90 minus 350 plus 70 plus 5 minus 25. I'm getting this 60,000. आधे बच्चे शहीद है आज. Exam speed 100 minus 200 minus 90 minus 18 plus 100 minus 60 negative 168. 168 minus 60 plus 188. Yes, 40,000. And now last 35 minutes 30 seconds. We started with 50,000 and 1 lakh. So retained earnings is 50,000. Retained earnings 50,000. Debit side all added. So interim dividend, income tax, depreciation, and interest on debentures. Add interim dividend. Add interim dividend, income tax. Add depreciation. And add interest accrued. I don't know whether I say consider interest accrued or not, but this is hidden adjustment. Otherwise, I will rectify it in the next study material. I will suggest it to rectify. Minus profit on sale. Minus profit on sale of plant. Less profit on sale of land. Credit side will be deducted, and profit on sale of investment, right? Hardly takes 1 minute. 90, 135, 135, 18. 90, 135, 135, and 18. And negative 30, 40, 20. 30, 40, 20. And you will get 3,38,000. So just adjusted P&L, 1.5 minutes we are going to write. Yes, over. So this is how this question is completed. Should I give you break or we will continue beta? क्या ब्रेक चाहिए आपको? Otherwise, I will leave you at 9:20 instead of taking break. Yes, how many of you have tallied? How many of you have tallied, beta? Yes. Pooja is saying, I stopped, I can't match. Sir, please increase your speed. Who is saying Rahul? राहुल, बेटा भाग जाएंगे आधे लोग. पूजा तो बोल रहे ऑलरेडी स्टॉप. You want break or should I continue to one more question? बड़ा क्वेश्चन और 9:20 को I will leave you. So instead of taking break, बेटा लिंक लगा हुआ है. Don't take strategy time out. According to Mia, you decide it. Should I give you screenshots? चलो screenshots ले लीजिए. Those who can't match my speed. Yes, take a screenshot. 3,38,000. 37 minutes. 30 minutes बेटा. Oh my God, miss your speed. Nalini बोल रही है. Sir, match your with your speed. So let me take a screenshot. Vikas is saying. Okay. So operating profit before capital changes. Beta, please, I want to make you very strong for your exam. So please, this speed is very minimum speed because in exam we have to complete it within 30 minutes. Nalini, Pooja, please understand. Your basics are not still strong, beta. That is only the reason you are not matching with my speed. Please match my speed. Cash flow from financing activity. Yes, consider ना बेटा. हाँ, adjusted P&L CRR. But a reason for not matching speed is only your basics are not yet clear. That is only the reason. If you go with my speed ना, आप लिख ही नहीं पाओगे. Because I can finish it within 20 minutes. If you know my original speed, capital reserve, take a screenshot. ओरिजिनल स्पीड तो आप मेरा मैच ही नहीं कर पाओगे. एश्योरेंस देता हूं मैं. इतना फास्ट लिखता हूं मैं तो नोटबुक में 20 मिनट्स मैक्सिमम टारगेट. बेटा यस बेटा कनानी जी प्लीज. प्लीज बेटा अभी ब्रेक मत लीजिए. एक ही क्वेश्चन करना है. एक क्वेश्चन बहुत डिफिकल्ट वाला एंड देन विल स्टॉप. सो ये एग्जाम स्पीड है. इनकम टैक्स. प्लीज डोंट टेक अ ब्रेक. पूरा लिंक टूट जाएगा. हार्डली बेटा इट्स अ मैटर ऑफ 30 मिनट्स. आई नो you can sit for next 30 minutes very easily. Investment. Okay. बेटा 30 मिनट्स तो बैठना है. सिर्फ ब्रेक लेना ही है क्या आपको? यू वांट टू टेक अ ब्रेक? चलो ठीक है, टेक अ ब्रेक अप टू 9 o'clock, 9 to 9:30 बैठते हैं। चलो, बहुत ज्यादा हो जाएगा। आई एम एंजॉइंग बट यस, आई हैव टू थिंक फ्रॉम योर पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू ऑल्सो। यस, टेक अ ब्रेक ऑफ 10 minutes एंड देन वी विल कम बैक। राम भाई। Illustration number 5. Sorry, not illustration. It's TYK 5. Yes. TYK 5, my friends. 1 minute. Okay. Yes, very good. रश्मि कुमार, बहुत अच्छे से लिखा आपने पूरा का पूरा. Share capital, reserves and surplus, non-current liability, long-term borrowings, current liability, short-term provisions, all adjustments are same. The company sold one of its property, plant and equipment 1 lakh at the cost of 2 lakhs and depreciation provided on it was 80,000. So accumulated depreciation account is open here. AD account is open. But if I think this adjustment is difficult, then only I will discuss. We will discuss all adjustments in this remaining questions. The company also decided to write off the property, plant and equipment. Depreciation on plant and machinery. Company sold investment at a profit of 40,000. Debentures or preference shares are redeemed at the 5% premium. And last adjustment, inventory ka. So in this session, we are in this lecture. Now, remaining part, we are going to discuss only adjustments. Chalo, jaldi se karo. Tell me entries. Chalo, Roman 1. Yes, what we are going to do here, share capital. Share capital, no need of any 16 ka 12 ho gaya. And so this is current year, sorry, this is last year. Now this in this question, last year and current year. So we'll discuss this question first. Yes, last year, current year. Share capital, is there any adjustment? No. No adjustments. Resource and surplus. Yes, open general reserve and P&L account. So this is adjusted P&L. Dividend account mandatory. Income tax account mandatory. Property, plant and equipment sold. So this account we have to open, AD account we have to open. Then investment sold. So investment account has to be open line by line. Debentures and preference shares are redeemed at a premium of 5%. So debentures account open, preference shares account open. And now this is IMP adjustment. This is also IMP first time. Yes, now one by one. Yes, we will not solve whole problem. We'll discuss all entries. So you can visualize now. So see, share capital, no need to open this. So 12 lakhs ka 16 lakhs hua. So 4 lakhs. So 4 lakhs is financing activity. You can check the answer. I will show you the answer part of this question of ICI, and remaining you can open with me in rough page and you can solve it afterwards. Okay. So answer part I will show you. TYK 5, I think TYK 5 will be the last question of the day, and remaining questions, if you have any problem, you can post it on Telegram channel. I will answer your questions if other students can't answer it. See the answer part. So first you have written all in what activities. Then first one, yes, 12 का 16 हुआ तो 4 lakhs, you can check here, 4 lakhs is issued. So 4 lakhs का issue हुआ है. Okay, so we'll go line by line how we are going to solve it in exam. So line by line, first one, share capital हुआ, reserves and surplus. So I will open adjusted P&L account, buy balance brought down 240, 340. Adjusted P&L account and general reserve also, buy balance brought down 6 lakhs and 7 lakhs 70,000, 7 lakh 60,000. Then debentures, credit plus debit minus 4 lakhs and 2,80,000, and even preference share capital we are going to open. Beta Rashwin Kumar, batch 5 with Sanket sir is your answer. Profit and loss account and general reserve हो गया. हाँ, 4 lakhs and 2,80,000. Preference share capital also 4 lakhs and 2,80,000. Dividend account 1,20,000 and 0. Credit plus debit minus. Current liabilities, yes, over other current liabilities not 4. 480 का 40,000 से increase, and increase in current liability means beta it is inflow under working capital adjustment. You can check increase in current liabilities inflow 40,000. So 40,000 is inflow. Correct है? Please understand it. Property, plant and equipment you are going to open. It is afterwards. Yes. Short-term tax. So first income tax account. Income tax account. Income tax account 340 and 360. Then property, plant and equipment account 32 lakhs and 38 lakhs. And accumulated depreciation account 920 1160. इन्वेस्टमेंट अकाउंट 4 लाख और 3,20,000. कैश एंड कैश इक्विवेलेंट इज 0 बेटा. DEF इन्वेंटरी 2 का 3 lakhs हो गया. 300 minus 216. So where to show this? 84,000 working capital adjustment negative figure, and 894 का भी 850 हुआ increase, decrease means inflow. So this is not negative. 84,000 negative, 44,000 positive. You can check the answer. 84,000 negative. Okay, there is an adjustment. Sorry. Yes, IMP adjustment. So current assets के लिए रुकते हैं, इन्वेंटरी के लिए 44,000. इन्वेंटरी को सेपरेट रखेंगे. सो वेट फॉर सम टाइम इन्वेंटरी के लिए. Now it's now your time. So tell me the entries now, one by one. Beta, last year, current year. Last year is, see the date. Ishaji, see the date. Last year is 31st March 2001 and then 31st March 2002. यहां पे ही आईसी आपको बत्ती गुल करेगी आपकी. सी फर्स्ट इज लास्ट ईयर एंड देन करंट ईयर. सो तिशा आई एम करेक्ट. चलो. So now tell me one by one adjustment. How many entries you are going to pass over here? Chalo. First one. I just want to check now your knowledge. How many entries you are going to pass? Chalo jaldi se answers dijiye. 3 entries. First entry, tell me. What is the first entry? First entry क्या है बताइए जल्दी से. First entry, fast. Accumulated depreciation we are going to cancel 80,000 to PPE 80,000. No beta, many students answer wrong entry. 80,000, 80,000. Accumulated depreciation to PPE. Then we received cash account debit to PPE 1 lakh. So WDV now 1,20,000. And 1,20,000 asset is sold for 1 lakh. So loss on sale 20,000 to PPE 20,000. AD to PPE, cash to PPE, and loss on sale to PPE. Write down entries. Write down all 3 entries. First entry, cancellation of AD. AD to PPE, cash to PPE, and loss on sale to PPE. चलो एडी के डेबिट में आ जाइए. We prepared AD account on the page. AD to PPE 80,000. Cash to PPE 1 lakh. Second effect, investing activity. Second effect, 1 lakh का investing activity. PPE sold. And last one is loss. Loss is adjusted P&L debit and PPE credit. PPE credit. Loss is 20,000. You got this answer now? Yes. We do not have time. Chalo, second one. Yes, tell me second entry. The company also decided to write off another assets. How many entries we are going to pass for Roman 2? Roman 2 के कितने entries? चलो जल्दी से. स्वाति answered it correctly. बेटा स्वाति ने correct answer दिया. Isha, sequence is important. First AD cancellation. What is the sequence beta? First is AD cancellation, then sale of asset, sale entry, and then profit oblique loss entry. Similarly here, discarded, write off. So second entry will not be there. That is a received, cash received entry. How many entries are there? Yes, 2 entries. Very good, 2 entries. What is the first entry? AD to PPE. So till now 40,000 AD is transferred. AD to PPE. And what is the second entry? P&L account debit to PPE 16,000. That is a WDV. IMP. So this is first time IMP entry. AD to PPE. So in this, AD is very important. AD to PPE. So AD to PPE, 40,000, 40,000. And second entry, P&L to PPE. How much? 16,000. 16,000. Third entry, depreciation 3,60,000. 3,60,000. Depreciation to accumulated depreciation. Depreciation effect adjusted P&L, and second effect accumulated depreciation credit side. Company sold investment for rupees 40,000. So beta, what is the entry? Yes, now you only tell me company sold investment. Two entries. First is cash received and second one is profit oblique loss. To P&L 40, investment 40. Investment to P&L. Now investment 80,000. So see, investment account. This is investment account. Profit is 40,000. It means balancing figure 1,20,000 by cash. And to P&L 40,000. So P&L के credit में 40,000 and investing activity 1,20,000. Proceeds of sale of investment. So cash account debit to investment account. Cash to investment 1,20,000. This is balancing figure entry. Balancing figure entry. Yes. Now this is very important. Debentures are redeemed at a premium of 5%. Yes. Debentures are redeemed at a premium of 5%. See beta, very simple. How to calculate? 280, 4 लाख का 280 हुआ. 4 लाख का 280 means 1,20,000. 1,20,000 into 5% plus 5%. So how much you redeem? 1,26,000. 1,20,000 is a face value. So debentures and preference shares are always shown at face value, correct? So 4 lakhs ka 280 means you are redeeming 120. You are redeeming 120 and 120 plus 5%. So it will be 1,26,000. It will be 1,26,000. You got this concept? So debentures के debit में $1,26,000. Beta Pooja, please focus on this topic now. And 1,26,000 and 6,000. Now 126 is a financing activity. You can check here. Yes, redemption of debentures and redemption of preference shares. 126, 126. And 6,000 you will write it in profit and loss account. 12,000. 6 plus 6. Adjusted P&L. 6 you will write it in adjusted P&L. Extra 12,000. And last one is also very important. Company decided to value inventory. Company decided to value inventory. Now this is very important, beta. At cost, whereas previous practice is to record it at 10% less. So previous practice is 90 and now it is 100. Now previous practice means it will affect opening stock. It will affect opening stock. So last year's stock is 2,16,000. So 2,16,000 into 100 divided by 90, 2,40,000. So correct treatment, it should be recorded at 2,40,000 at 100 rupees. So this inventory must be increased. Opening inventory will be increased by 24,000. If opening inventory increased by 24,000, so what is the entry? Opening stock account debit, matlab last year ka, to opening P&L. It's very, very important. Opening stock plus opening P&L. So this 24,000 we will increase in opening stock 24,000, and second effect, opening P&L we are going to increase by 24,000. So I won't consider 240, I will consider 264. So whenever I am starting with this, so this is my opening balance is 2,64,000. And second is opening stock. Now what IC has done, you can check here. So now this is the balance 240. So 240 and 894. So 240 plus 894. Total is 11,34,000. And this is 11,50,000. So ICI consider increase in current assets 16,000. So you can check the answer. In ICI answer, it is increase in current asset means negative 16,000. See what IC has done. They have merged inventory and other current assets. Other current assets or inventory ko merge kiya. So first you have to give two effects. IMP adjustment. Please mark it as IMP adjustment. So again I am telling you. First what we have to do. Opening stock. आपको क्या करना है? Opening stock को 24,000 से you have to increase. So opening stock is increased by 24,000, and opening P&L you will increase by 24,000. So your balance sheet is tallying. Asset भी 24,000 से increase हुआ, share capital reserves and surplus 24,000 से increase हुआ. So asset side and liability side are matching. Now you will do cash flow statement. Okay. So this is very, very important adjustment. Unique adjustment, IMP adjustment. Mark it as IMP adjustment. 24,000 से increase करना है. Now it's time for closing of your all accounts. Now it's almost done, beta. Yes, I think debentures is tallying one by one. See, now general reserve. General reserve 1,60,000 is increased. General reserve means beta P&L appropriation. Now here it is what is P&L appropriation. So why your general reserve is increasing? Because of P&L appropriation. So you will close this and give the second effect in adjusted P&L. Adjusted P&L के debit credit में आ जाएगा. Sorry, it's in adjusted P&L debit side. So here credit, adjusted P&L debit. Okay, 1,60,000. Debentures closed, preference shares closed. 1,20,000 to cash. So this is your financing activity. Dividend paid. Yes, correct. Dividend paid is your financing activity. Income tax. Now very, very important. We will assume last year income tax paid now. This is the hidden adjustment. Last year income tax paid now, and by P&L is current year. Current year is not yet paid. So this is the hidden adjustment. So this is first time you are doing it. If nothing is mentioned, first you paid last year income tax. This is paid now. This is last year the provision. You paid it now, and current year is still payable. Current year is still payable. Matching concept. So income tax paid, you can see 3,60,000. Yes, sir. Correct. And P&L के debit में, you are going to write 3,60,000. So income tax paid, मैंने उल्टा किया है क्या इनकम टैक्स का? आई थिंक इनकम टैक्स का उल्टा किया मैंने. ओके, 360 एंड 340. ओके, पूजा वही मुझे बता रही थी. सॉरी पूजा जी, इनकम टैक्स मैंने उल्टा किया. सॉरी. सो इनकम टैक्स अकाउंट देखो, ओपनिंग इज 360 and closing is 340. So 360 you paid it now to cash, and by P&L 340. By P&L 340. Okay. So by P&L 340. I think plant and machinery you purchase 16 plus 40 plus 80 plus 100 plus 20 plus 3,800 minus 300, 8,56,000. Yes, correct. Plant purchase of 8,56,000. I will share you the answer. Don't worry. I think AD is tallying 80 plus 40 plus 160, 1160 minus 920 is equal to 360. It's tallying. And investment is also tallying. Now you can check your adjusted profit and loss account. 264 plus 40 minus 160 minus 20 minus 16 minus 360 minus 12 minus 340 minus 360. I am getting 9,64,000. And interest is a hidden adjustment. Again, interest is hidden adjustment. I forgot that adjustment. Interest. But interest, we will assume it is redeemed on the last day. So it is redeemed on the last day. Not assume at the year end. So beta interest is 16,000 and hidden. This interest is hidden. So interest paid 16,000 and P&L के debit में भी 16,000. So minus 16. I'm getting 9,80,000. And this is operating profit before working capital changes. You can check the answer. Operating profit before working capital changes is 9,80,000. I will provide you the answer. You can take a screenshot. You can check it afterwards. Yes. Write down. Sorry, take a screenshot of answer part. TYK 5 is difficult one, beta. Two new adjustments. Mark it as IMP 1. TYK 5, please solve it within time. First, you solve it slowly, understanding all concepts. Check my working notes. Yes. I think this is not the correct one. The correct answer, yes, I will share it day after tomorrow. I think this is not the correct answer. Sorry, I can't share it now. You only solve it. Yes, 980 and 2020 आया है क्या? Cash generated from operations according to me. I do not have correct answer now. Yes, आपको चाहे तो आप लोग yes ये screenshots ले सकते हो, but it is very difficult to understand. आप देखिए adjusted P&L I have given here. Debentures, preference shares, dividend and PP and accumulated depreciation. Okay, I know not very well explained मैंने अच्छे से किया है, but not written completely. Premium we transfer it to profit and loss account. If you have any query, you can ask me in next session. So next session will be overview of accounting standards. We are going to start with that. And 10 minutes to 15 minutes we will provide for this question answers for cash flow statement. If you have any difficulty in cash flow statement, you can ask me in the next session. Till that, beta, thank you. I know last one is very difficult one, TYK number 5. And TYK 6, beta, ignore that adjustment. Last adjustment, just ignore that because it is related to current assets, and current assets is change in working capital. There is a second option also, but I don't want to tell you the second option. It will be very difficult for you. So just ignore this adjustment and solve the remaining questions. So this is all for today's session. Thank you. And we will meet, yes, in the next session on Tuesday. Till that, thank you. Please solve cash flow statement in these 2 days. Very, very important. If you are behind my speed, please regularly solve. These techniques are very important from exam point of view. Those who are not practicing, they are going to fail. I am telling you it once again. Those who are not practicing going to fail. So it's better to do practice of all these questions. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. राम भाई क्लोज कर दीजिए.